Third question, three forces of magnitude 3 Newton, 6 Newton and 8 Newton acting on a particle are in equilibrium. Find the angle between the direction of first two forces. So here let O be the point where three forces are acting. So let us say this is the force of 3 Newton, then 6 Newton is there in this direction, then let us say 8 Newton is in this direction. Let us also say that this angle is theta, this angle is alpha, so the remaining angle between 3 Newton and 6 Newton is 360 degree minus alpha plus theta. Okay. Now forces acting at point O are in equilibrium, means we can apply Lami's theorem at point O. So apply Lami's theorem. At point O, 3 upon angle between 6 Newton and 8 Newton means sine alpha is equal to 6 upon angle between 3 Newton and 8 Newton. So it is sine 360 degree minus alpha plus theta is equal to 8 Newton, 8 upon angle between 3 Newton and 6 Newton. It is sine theta. Because as per Lami's theorem, we know that if three forces are acting at a point and they are in equilibrium, then each force is proportional to the sine of the angle between the other two forces. Now we are to find the value of theta. So let this is equal to 1 upon lambda. So we can say that 3 lambda is equal to sine alpha, 6 lambda is equal to sine 360 degree minus alpha plus theta, and 8 lambda is equal to sine of theta. And we are interested in the angle theta. First two means theta angle between 3 Newton and 6 Newton. Okay. Now we find that sine of 360 degree minus theta, which quadrant it will be? It will be in fourth quadrant, where cos will be positive, sine will have negative value. So if sine 360 degree minus alpha plus theta, I am to find this value will be minus of sine alpha plus theta. So I can write this value equal to minus of sine alpha plus theta. So this equation can be written as minus 6 lambda is equal to sine alpha plus theta. Clear? Now, sine A plus B formula we can apply here. Apply it. So this equation can be written, this implies sine alpha cos theta plus cos alpha sine theta. This is equal to minus 6 lambda. Sine A plus B is sine A cos B plus cos A sine B. Now, value of sine theta, we can write 8 lambda. Value of sine alpha, I can write 3 lambda. So, this implies 3 lambda cos theta plus, here we have 8 lambda cos alpha is equal to minus 6 lambda. Also, we can write the value of cos alpha and cos theta from these two. So let us find those values also. We can write that cos alpha will be equal to under root of, it is 1 minus sine square alpha. So 1 minus 9 lambda square, and from this I can write cos theta is equal to under root of 1 minus sine square theta, means 64 lambda square. Correct? So putting those values also means 3 lambda cos theta is under root of 1 minus 64 lambda square plus 8 lambda into under root of 1 minus 9 lambda square is equal to minus 6 lambda. One equation we have obtained in lambda, and from lambda I can always find the value of theta. So let us solve this equation. This implies I can take lambda common and cancel, since lambda cannot be equal to 0. So from this term I take lambda common, this also I take lambda common, and this also I will take lambda common. So lambda I cancel at this step only, means 3 into under root of 1 minus 64 lambda square is equal to minus 6 minus 8 under root 1 minus 9 lambda square. Squaring both the sides, so 9, 1 minus 64